A very good afternoon to you and welcome to our lunchtime news bulletin. You're joining me live from our Newsfirst studios. I'm Katerina Chang. Let's take a look at what's making headlines this afternoon. Motor accidents claimed the lives of 3 in the past 12 hours. Election Secretariat states that 234 complaints have been reported with regards to violation of election laws. The decision made by former chairman of the Court of Appeal that the Parliamentary Select Committee, which was appointed to look into the charges against the former Chief Justice, is unlawful, made null and void. And Ukrainian Parliament votes to withdraw security forces. Now taking a look at those stories in detail. The decision made by former chairman of the Court of Appeal S. Kandaraja said that the Parliamentary Select Committee, which was appointed to look into the charges against the former Chief Justice, Dr. Shirani Bandaranaike, is unlawful, was made null and void by 5-member bench by the Supreme Court today.
The petition was considered before a 5-judge bench comprising of Justices Salim Marsuk, Chandra Ekanayaka, Satya Hettige, Eva Vanasundara and Rohini Marsingha. The petition challenging the decision made by the Court of Appeal was filed by Attorney General Palitha Fernando. The petition filed by the Attorney General states that the decision given by the Court of Appeal sets a wrong precedent and notes that the judiciary has no right to enforce rulings on the legislature. The Court of Appeal gave its ruling after taking into consideration petitions filed by several citizens challenging the Parliamentary Select Committee.
Now, the Election Secretariat notes that they have received 254 complaints with regards to the upcoming provincial council elections. The complaints unit of the Secretariat points out that a majority of the election-related complaints were reported from Colombo, with the figure standing at 65.
21 complaints were reported from the Gampa district, while 36 complaints were lodged from the Kalutara district. 26 complaints were received from Mathura, while 25 and 23 complaints were lodged from Hambantota and Galle. 52 complaints that were lodged were in connection to illegal public rallies. The Election Secretariat notes that 46 complaints have been lodged with regards to posters and banners, while 39 complaints have been lodged with regards to transfers and promotions of state officers.
And another headline making news, 3 persons died and 2 others suffered injuries in motor accidents that occurred during the past 12 hours.
1 individual died and another suffered injuries when a van met with an accident in the Addalachene area in Akarapattu. The accident took place at around 2:30 am when a van travelling from Colombo to Addalachene veered off the road and crashed into an electric post. The driver of the van died in the accident and he has been identified as a resident of Hambantota. The injured was admitted to the Addalachene hospital and was later transferred to the Batikla hospital for further treatment. Meanwhile, a woman died as a result of a motor accident in the Yakkal area in Gokarella. According to the police media unit, the victim, who had been travelling on a motorcycle with her husband, had fallen off the bike when her sari got tangled in the back wheel of the motorbike. The woman who fell down was then run over by a tipper truck. The victim is said to be a teacher by profession. The police note that the remains of the victim are currently lying at the Gokarella hospital. Meanwhile, an accident occurred in close proximity to the Mount Lavinia Court complex claimed the life of 1 individual. The accident took place on the Yellow Crossing opposite the court complex. The remains are currently lying at the Kalubovila Teaching Hospital. Meanwhile, a woman suffered serious injuries when a motorcycle collided with a bus transporting school children. The victim has been identified as a teacher and has been admitted to the Anuradhapura Teaching Hospital. The driver of the bus and his assistant have been arrested in connection to the accident.
The fire that erupted in a group of shops in the Pudulio area in Nuwara has been completely doused.
According to the police, nearly 25 shops were damaged in the fire. The fire was doused by firefighters with the assistance of the area residents. According to the Nuwara District Secretary D.P.G. Kumar Siri, the extent of the damage caused by the fire is yet to be ascertained. The cause of the fire is also yet to be ascertained. The police have commenced investigations into the incident.
Customs officials discovered 10 metric tons of sandalwood in a container in Orugodava today. Customs spokesperson Lesigamani notes that the container, which was to be re-exported, was said to be containing calcium carbonate. The stock of sandalwood discovered today is believed to be valued at 220 million rupees. Now, according to Customs intelligence, the container in question was discovered following a scan conducted. The Customs Department notes that the 10,360 kilogram consignment of sandalwood had been shipped to Sri Lanka from Dubai. Investigations have been launched into the discovery. And on other local news, the 8th annual Data Kirul exhibition is due to commence today. The exhibition will be declared open by President Mahinda Rajapaksa and will take place at the Vamba Technical College and Kulyaputiya Central College. A number of stalls from the public and private sectors are included in the exhibition. Organizers say that preparations have been made to accommodate the requirements of the public. The public will also be able to step into the super fighter boxing ring at the exhibition premises. Live boxing bouts will begin at the venue from 5 p.m. onwards. The 2014 Data Kirul exhibition is due to commence at 5:30 p.m. today. Well, that concludes this edition of Lunchtime News. Do stick with us for live at 55 updates coming on in every hour. For the Newsfirst team, I'm Katharina Chang. Have a pleasant day ahead.